The see the village.
What are you up to now?
Over here.
Potato! We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Beatrice to Talus. Well done.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be triggers to Talus. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Spells won't save you now.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
I'm a goblin, not a toy! You are postponing the... Oh. Not quite. No! I will make you pay.
Confringo!
Was that your best? What an unfortunate end for you! I won't rest until you... No, that's embarrassing, isn't it? There you are. Farewell. I will draw blood.
Ah, you see. Ah.
Oh. Why don't you come up here and fight me? I won't rest. Dead. I will make you.
Let me go,
Your spells glance off of me.
Confringo!
Defender. Leviosa. Accio.
Much too slow.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though. Revelio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
Leviosa.
It's locked.
Accio.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy.
Revelio.
No time now, but if you don't burn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Defender. Defender. Confringo. Levioso! Accio! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Expelliarmus! This looks intriguing. Revelio! I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Reparo. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Levioso! Acting! Confringo! Defendo! Levioso! Protego! Levioso! Depulso!
Levioso, Accio. Defendo. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Levioso, Accio, Confringo. Lumos. Levioso, Accio, Levioso, Protego, Confringo, Defendo, Revelio.
These look familiar.
Accio, Levioso, Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Was it Accio I used before?
Accio. Defendo. Accio.
That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go.
Defendo. Accio.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Revelio.
More statues. Not making this easy on me.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Revelio. Accio.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Defendo. Accio.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. Accio. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. Defender! Accio! I'll never get used to these floors. Confringo! Defender! Defender! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Aki! Confringo! Defender! I'll never get used to these floors. Confringo! Defender! Catorso! Levioso! Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Protego! I'll never get used to these floors.
Levioso! Accio! Depulso! Revelio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
the look of this.
Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Protego! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Defender! Protego! Stupid one! Confringo! Stupid one! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Rebellion! Accio! Levioso! Defender! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Accio! Levioso! Defender! Confringo! Revelio.
Don't like the look of this.
करायला तिथे पडायची गरज काय होती? परफेक्ट चालला होता सर्व. एकदम परफेक्ट. जसं पाहिजे होता गेम तसं. मी विसरलो माझा माईक बंद आहे. मस्त चालला होता गेम. एक नंबर होती गेम. नाही 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 यार चल ठीक आहे एक परफेक्ट. अरे यार मर भाई मर. मार मुंडी 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 पूर्ण धड से अलग करतो. विसरा. एक फटका पण खाल्ला ना कारण तो त्याच्या यूज होईल कारण त्याचे दोन फॉर्म. दुसऱ्या फॉर्म मध्ये तो लय आहे. धाव ना भिकाऱ्या.
Don't like the look of this.
परफेक्ट परफेक्ट परफेक्ट. पहिले हे आरबी अरे अरे पहिले हे घे. परफेक्ट चाललंय पण परफेक्ट चाललंय पण मच्छर थांब. आरबी 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 ये भैया. अरे यार चल ठीक आहे. डाव परफेक्ट चालते एवढं. परफेक्ट. चल 2 वेळा मारू शकतो याला. टेन्शन नाही. थांब ना. हे झालं. जाऊ ए बी माफ असतो. तो मला लांबूनच मारायचं. एवढं जवळ जाऊन काय फरक नाही पडत. बादशाह ए ए अरे यार हे लागतच. ओके असं मारायचं. ठीक आहे समजलं. अरे ॲक्यू नाही होत. अरे भिकारी ॲक्यू. लांबून मारायचं. बादशाह. हा बादशाह. आपल्याला आपले और पीछे. अरे करे मार रेडी मार. हा हे ते विसर. अरे अच्छा हे करायचं. समजलं. रंग माझा वेगळा. स्टुपिफाय नाही. अच्छा अरे हो ना स्पॅम करत चाललाय बाई. दे लेवियोसा. विंगार्डियम लेवियोसा. ॲक्यू. अरे भाई थांब बाई थांब. अरे हाँ दूर का पल्ला. अरे यस आला मोठा भीक मांग्या. अरे पण इथून करायचं काय. याला मारायचं होतं फक्त. काय भेटत नाही. अरे भाई बॉस फाईट केली. काहीतरी दे. अरे गरीब साला. बॉस फाईटची काही इज्जतच नाही.
Another pensive.
थांब भाई. पेन्सिल नकोय मला. वा एवढी मेहनत करून लो ग्रेडचे हे दिले. याच्यात असं भेटलं पाहिजे ना की एकदम चड्डी फाटून हातात त्याला पाहिजे. ही रडतोय ही. रूमत मेरे लाला. ही नाही. यादों की बरसात थी. हा तो सिंबल आहे ना गेट वर असतो. विंगार्डियम लेवियोसा. अरे इतनी पोरगी है. ओ बिल्ड करते.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I
ओ
don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It
ओके.
is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need
रैप गाते
pretty
मुंबल.
pillars, he needs peace.
पीस पीस पीस
What if I
पीस
could help
पीस
him,
पीस
Professor?
पीस पीस
You do
पीस
so much
पीस
for your
पीस
father
पीस
already.
It's
पीस
not
पीस
enough.
पीस पीस
I want to
पीस.
take away his pain.
Pain.
It is
Feel
tempting, I
pain.
know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
हम्म. कुछ तो बहुत डीप बोला है.
Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to
Morganach?
Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much
ये
I'd
थी.
like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
असा हा सुंदर चॉकलेटचा बंगला.
Now
ओ
to find a
पेप्सी
way out of
रखते.
here.
काय करतो भाई हे? अरे मी हे वापरायचं विसरून जातो. माझ्याकडे हे पण तर आहे. नको उगाच फालतूचा यूज होत. आता घरातला रस्ता.
More crystallized
ये
stone.
चेस्ट. उघडली.
That must be the way back to the map chamber.
पण हे काय लूट नाही दिली यार. शी. भाई मेन मिशन कंप्लीट केल्यानंतर लूट पाहिजे. ओ वाह. ई जाड्या.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
I've seen him before. Have I seen him
We
before?
saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Oh.
Indeed. So, you found the port key to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did.
Hmm.
I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have
Oh.
them all, we will tell you what to do with
ते
them.
पेन्सिल
Very
आर्टिकल
well.
भेटलं ते.
Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter.
Of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor, the name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Put the bone. Before you go. Yeah, अर्धवट. नवीन स्पेल. नवीन स्पेल. Yes. ये चलना लंबा लगता. काय करणार रे? बघू इथे सोडून इथे खातो. नाही का? हो. तुम्हाला इथे नाही जायचं, चल जाऊ दे. धोका दिलास.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them. I should ask Sirona at the Three Broom...
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Ha! Stop by the shop when you can.
जाऊ.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
हाँ करूँ. हाँ पहले करूँ. हाँ भारी. तेच करायचं ना. करून टाकूचं. अरे मेरी पोर्शन खत्म हुई. काय बोलतो? पहिली पोर्शन. टेलीपोर्टेशन बोलायचं.
Oh, I don't think anyone at the ministry wants a day in their life.
Welcome back.
I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another
No.
course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Sounds
Yeah.
as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Off to the races then.
I'm well suited to counting money. I'd love a job. I didn't have to take one of those.
ഇവിടെ എവിടെല്ലാം അത്
I would appreciate a little help, if you've a moment.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
I don't have any of that. Perhaps you could try in Hogsmeade or one of the hamlets.
And get extorted by the Ashwinders? No, thank you. If you won't help me, I shall have to take my chances, won't I? How am I to avoid Ranrock's lot?
माझ्याकडे तर मी आणि या घरी बसली बघ
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Gryffindor.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
왜 갈대가서 다 있잖아.
Close, but not close enough.
그래. 아, 오케이, 그럼.
Blast! I'm getting the hang of this.
Tired of this now. Come on, like it.
Excellent.
अरे सरळ जा ना.
Made it. I'd say that was acceptable. Excellent.
बीट नहीं कर सकता. मुझे जरा हम लोग ठीक है.
Seems my record remains untouched. I expected better competition from you. What do you say? Up for another go? A chance to avenge the honor of your house? That sort of thing?
I'm ready to give it another go.
Good.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Made it. Brilliant. Missed it. I'm getting the hang of this.
Rolling ka na, Zon.
Brilliant. Good. I've got this.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. Should let Mr. Weeks know. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Defender. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. There's no telling what lies. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. That's that. Settled.
back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news. Thank you again, truly.
Oh, hard work and good luck go hand in hand.
December.
Oh,
The odd charm or two.
I used to help out at the Three Broomsticks when I was younger.
A full day's work clears the mind, I say.
Knows. Check.
Secret.
Okay. Apa diri? Mantas dulu. Wingardium Leviosa. Okay, hi. Acquire and use venomous tentacula. Acquire. अच्छा हाँ समझ सकते और
I'd take up herbology.
मुझे लगी ना ये बस ते पण हिला अनलॉक कसं करायचं डॉग और डॉग कैट पास This is speed महत्वाची आहेत ना
Revelio. Accio.
Greetings. come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes.
What do you have for sale?
You're
a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away. I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Oh. Hatırladım iyi konuşuyor. Tamam.
Lumos. Revenue. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away. Hello. Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a minute. Such a wee bairn being a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it.
अच्छा पैसा लगेगा रे तेरा
Revelio.
तो पैसा से काम चुका लो
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
Lumos. Lumos.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
multiple enemies simultaneous शोरा पार्टी का ये था.
What do you have in store for me this time? Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
जास्त सोपं नव्हतं.
Lumos. Levioso. Revelio.
सर्व भेटलं.
Assignment's all finished.
याचा असाइनमेंट आहे. थांबतो. Fog the balloon in Hogwarts to set. Cottage Beach has right. Oh, pop the balloon. Some of this. दोन झाले ना. हॉगवर्ट्स स्टेशन कुठे आलं? नाव यायला पाहिजे होतं त्याचं. एवढं आहे की हॉगमेड. शोधायला लागेल.
Who lived here, I wonder? Levioso. Confringo.
इथे नाही फोडायची होती. मीटरनी काय एवढं धुकं का झालं? अरे खटली हे काय झालं? हो चल. अरे पण मॅडम हो असं पण करू शकतो. हे नव्हतं माहिती.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Defendo. Confringo. Revelio. Defendo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Defendo. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Revelio. Brilliant.
Hả?
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well recommend that you practice your new spell here in my... before taking it out into the world. Glacius! There you go! Catching on quickly. Accio! Glacius! I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Revelio. Revelio. Protego. Levioso. Revelio.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort. From.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Revelio.
I don't mind living in dormitories.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches. Experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your... Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts.
Surely the poachers can be brought...
An optimistic... Professor Weasley has asked that I be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile,
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm them.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seems to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
nothing worse than
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Glad. First, although I hear.
I suppose you could call it.
Oh, of course not. From what? In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. We are fortunate to have... Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to taunt you. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future.
Revelio.
I encountered one when I was a lad. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, perhaps you could start simply by removing them.
I'd be glad to help you.
Next...
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bar. Simply cast Alahamora on the lock.
Hello, Hamora.
You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charge.
Revelio.
No one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
Revelio. Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom. Revelio.
Stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hiccup wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hatch. Or helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My match from Professor Hector's class is... I don't think that's what that class is for. He's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? To a prefect that way. I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's
Revelio.
50 health points. You know you can't do that.
Alohomora.
in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacles?
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now. Keep that trampling. You're not on my patient list.
We are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate the
Revelio.
Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had plans.
Revelio.
What was that? I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway.
Revelio.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
How's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot.
But the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see you. I thought it was a Hufflepuff.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.